gentlemen, boys and girls, let's get ready to rumble!
Everybody, yeah. Rock your body, yeah. Everybody, yeah. Rock your body right. Back streets back, alright. Hey, now, oh my God, we're back again. Brothers, sisters, everybody sing. Gonna bring the flame, I'll show you how. Got a question for you, better answer now. Yeah. Am I original? Yeah. Am I the...
Good evening, everyone. It's the Geek Posium. It's your lovely Saturday night. We have a lot of news going on today.
And we got a lot of stuff happened this week.
We do. As always, if you like our stuff, hit that follow button, hit that rumble button, hit that like button. Let us know as we continue on here. So lots of stuff going on this week, Chef. We've got the Twitch ad apocalypse. We've got everyone fighting with Hassan.
Everyone fighting with Hassan.
We've got Asmongold, who he said he was going to drop like some juicy stuff this weekend. I haven't, but I don't watch.
I haven't seen it yet, but he's threatening to do it.
Mm-hmm. He is threatening.
We've got the ADL calling Twitch a hate platform.
No. Steam a hate platform.
Excuse me, Steam. I have Twitch on the brain because
lots of
apocalypse. Mass Effect. The people who worked on Mass Effect developed some new stuff.
Looks good. I'm excited for it.
Final Fantasy 16 apparently bombed on PC.
Oh yeah. And of course, we will not be here next week. So we will be at ClotsCon North. You saw my dates and times for a lot of my stuff. I've only got 4 panels. Me and Tom will be there, so we'll have ourselves 2 people.
I also only have 4 panels, and we will also have 2 people.
It's going to be a full house. It'll be a full house.
Yeah, it's a full house.
Look at that. Shocking. All right. So
I've got the schedule up. If you of course introed since this is your show with your video.
Mm-hmm.
But I've got if you want to show it, I've got the ClotsCon North schedule up.
Yeah, go ahead and go. We can go over it real fast.
So,
I wish this was bigger.
I can make it bigger.
I'm always shocked at how large your screen is and how tiny everything is on it.
Does that make things better?
Yep. All right. I know my first one's at 7 p.m. in Porsche or E6. I know that. But yours, when do you start?
So I start on Friday at 3 p.m. with military anime, or I didn't know blatant propaganda could be this cute.
Okay.
Come find out how the Department of Defense and Japanese Ministry of Defense fund some of your favorite anime.
Woo. You got anything else?
I believe
my next one.
We have Greatest Asses of Japanese History.
Yep, we will be there 11 p.m. We're up against Manly Battleships Fanfic Mystery Theater. Is Brooke going to be at ClotsCon North?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I thought that was her thing. Oh well.
But I don't think so. I think we're also up against the
What is that?
I think that's the whatchamacallit.
The burlesque show?
The burlesque show.
Okay then. Yeah, it will be the first time we will have actual competition.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a rough one. Right there.
But it looks it looks like they've got a actually really good slate of 18+ content.
Yep, I'm looking forward to a lot of it.
Then the next day at noon, I have Objection, Ace Attorney's portrayal of the Japanese legal system.
Okay. You still need to figure if you need to add or subtract from that one. I remember because this
I
one
need to work on that. I'm working on that right now.
Because we can never find the timing on that one.
that's the problem. Either I get a bunch of people who are engaged and they're like huge Ace Attorney fans, or I just get people who are eh.
Yep,
Or
I
and
gotcha.
sometimes I get both Ace Attorney fans and other law students that I don't get through my entire panel. And sometimes people are just like, and I get 20 minutes of vamping.
Oops.
That's the problem with that. That's a problem with that panel.
Yeah, I gotcha.
But off on that's going to be one of my projects this week is expanding that out.
I need to
Anyway, so
look into to cryptids for Wisconsin before I move over and do that one. It's the only thing I do this week. I haven't done any research yet, but I'll go through it tomorrow.
and
I've
that's
had
actually for a pretty good mainly battleships panel called Kurosawa Celluloid Samurai. If you're into Kurosawa, you should check that one out. But that's
I
my
did.
only thing. Objectives is my only thing on Saturday. I know you've got a couple things on Saturday.
No, I only have two. I have the cryptid panel at 4, and then at 2 a.m. I've got the tentacle panel.
Fun.
Yep. So like that's it.
And then on Sunday at 11 a.m. I've got 12 p.m. I've got Liberty or Death, Code Geass, and the American Revolution.
Yep. And my last panel for the weekend is Just Say It Already at 2 p.m.
So pop in our panels when you're not at the Otaku Flea Market.
Mm-hmm. My panel is great to relax, and you might see some romance anime you've never seen before, and it'll hopefully give you a chance to get an idea as to check them out because they're all really good stuff. They're all very good. I still have issues with Just Eat Already because of just it's such a packed panel, and
It's a packed panel.
With Tom there, I'm gonna have to go and subtract some content.
Probably.
I'm already aware of that, so I'll deal with that this weekend too.
I'll have someone with me, so actually, I might run on time on objection.
Okay. Yeah, see that's one where I'm just like I played the games, but I'm not that interested in the video games and everything. I like it. I enjoy it.
Yeah, I get into some nitty-gritty.
Mm-hmm. It's too detail oriented for me personally. I'm usually coasting on little to no brain power at con. It's literally everything shut down until panel time.
Yeah, this panel, it's like I talk about real shit that actually comes up in the game. Like Japan has a 99%. Japan has a 99% conviction rate.
Yep.
Because there's some things that are structurally wrong, and they're in the game.
It's not a bug of the system. It's a feature.
Well, some people would disagree that it's a bug, but
well,
yeah,
but they're all in jail, so they don't count.
You do not want to end up in Fuji prison, buddy.
No, you do not.
So yeah, that's the schedule.
All right.
I'm looking forward to it. I don't know when I'm getting there Thursday because I got told this week that I got told last Thursday that I come in this Thursday early to take my exam.
Okay.
And if that happens, then I'll probably get there about 8 or 9 at night.
Okay. So
otherwise, I'm not leaving until 9:30 at night.
Gotcha. So my plane got changed, so I'm now waking up at 4 in the morning to get my 6 a.m. plane, or like 3 in the morning to get to my 6 a.m. plane.
Oh boy.
And then, because I got an earlier flight, they also changed my connection, and I'm like, I'm not if I land in O'Hare and I stay there for longer than an hour, I'm gonna pass out.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, yeah, that's fine. So then I will land from O'Hare into the wonderful town of Fuck It, Madison, Wisconsin, where I will then be, of course, as always, trying to come down from or trying to come up from my tranquilizer with coffee.
Just in the terminal waiting.
I'm just gonna be sitting there at the Starbucks, like, just another double espresso, please. Come on, let's go.
You're not gonna exit the security zone until everyone else gets there.
I'm not gonna. Well, I mean, is that depends on whether or not Neil checks his bag or not. I'm not checking my bags if I can help it.
Yeah. Tomorrow I gotta clean up my back seat. So
And I have
I
like
think if we
a
go anywhere, we're gonna take whatever Neil rented.
probably. And then I think I have like a Monday morning flight back. It's at like 6 a.m. So someone wants to drive my ass over to fucking wherever, or if you're
Wherever.
planning to if you're planning to leave like the middle of the night.
I'm gonna get up when you guys get up because it's gonna be a long drive back.
hmm
Like
I've got
I'm saying, like I extended it to Monday because I figured we get done Monday. Um, in between your panels, you might want to get a chance at the water park because I know most people don't do water park on Sunday.
that would be nice. That will be nice.
Um, I think I'm gonna go to the spa, get a get a massage.
And the other thing I'm gonna do is just try to chill out for the rest of the con or the whatever.
Yep.
I have to remember to pack my so I'm gonna do laundry tomorrow or Monday. I'm gonna pack my Kalahari cup.
Yeah, I don't have a Kalahari cup with me, so I'm gonna. They're all in Virginia, so I'm gonna have to
Yep. That's
buy
my
one.
plan. That's my plan. So yeah, so we will be at CloudCon North as always. It is the water park con in the middle of November in Wisconsin
In
because fuck it.
Wisconsin.
Because fuck it.
Have we looked at the weather for that?
I haven't looked yet. Um, I don't want to bring a heavy coat if I don't have to, but I have to deal with, other nonsense.
Yeah,
I do know there's supposed to be a Walmart nearby in case we need anything. So
that's good. Yeah, okay. Right now I'm showing um lows in the 20s,
uh,
but no snow.
but lows in the 20s.
Yeah. I'm bringing my pea coat.
I'm gonna figure out how to pack my heavy coat.
Yeah, Thursday is 41-34, cloudy. Friday is 40-27. Oof. Saturday is 35-27. Oof. Sunday is 42-31. Still oof. And
It's
then
cold. It's cold.
44-33. Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah. It's been like the 50s where I'm at right now, so I'm good. I'm like I can handle this.
Yeah, I
But
might. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna make sure my swimsuit still fits because I might hit the hot tub, but I'm not gonna go swimming per se. It's too
yep,
cold for that noise.
yep. Beyond that, we are working on some other stuff. Do we want to add the podcast to the Discord, or do we want to leave that separate?
What do you mean? Add it to the Discord?
Right now, the Discord is set to auto respond whenever one of the secondary channels goes live for one of the other projects.
Add it.
I can do that. So it'll be added on there, and we will deal with that as we will.
As well.
Yep. Yep. Beyond that, I am just doing a crash course on VTuber community culture, and I managed to somehow go from regular VTubers to lewd VTubers to Catholic Christian VTubers. We don't know how I got there.
Somehow.
So we don't know how I got. It just I don't know.
Oh boy.
I do not know. Oh, did you see the clip that the AI made for us?
No.
I put it in line like last night.
Let me pull up mine.
I did not want to I didn't want to post it because I'm like this is both of us, and it's one of our spicy takes,
Oh. Oh boy.
and I was like shit. It's like a minute.
I'll look at it later.
Yep. But yeah, that was the thing. Anyway, um,
Well,
what did I want to talk about before we got into everything? I completely spaced.
it's based.
Yeah. So I've been jumping into VTuber stuff, and so far it's like okay, cool, because I'm working on a VTuber project. Hopefully we'll be ready by spring. I want it ready by spring. It's not going to be anything fancy. It'll be very simple to start to see if the person who does it is okay with it and can handle it.
Yeah.
And then if things work out and they can be consistent and let's say 6 to 9 months of consistency outside of like convention schedule or something or major emergencies are they're just consistent. That's all I care about. If they can remain consistent for 6 to 9 months, there we go.
There we go.
And I mean consistency on time and like content quality, and they can if things aren't good, they can adjust to make things better. That's what I care about. Because there are a lot of VTubers out there, and a lot of them aren't that good.
Yeah.
And some of them I wish they were better. I like the one that Neil knows of, the horse girl veteran one. I'm like, everything about you says that I should like you, but I just don't like your content. I'm just like,
Not everyone. Not
Yeah.
everyone's into their thing. Into everyone's thing. So
no, it's just one of those things. But as always, you should try to maximize performance.
Yep.
Large net. I mean, that's what Matara does. It's what a lot of other people do. Have you seen Henya playing Cyberpunk 2077?
I have not.
Oh, so she has a mod on there, so it won't show nipples. And she accidentally so there's a point in 2077 where you can hire a hooker. She accidentally hired a hooker. She's like, no, how do I skip? No. She's screaming.
Oh no. Oh no.
I'm like, Henya, no. And then she's walking along, and then a different hooker goes, "Hey, big boy, you want to have a good time?" She goes, No.
No.
She starts running. No. Not going anywhere near you, Dio. Poor Henya.
Oh Lord.
I still. Could you explain to me what you were saying before? Because you were like, if what VTubers need, what is a morning whatever show.
I think I want a morning zoo from VTubers.
I don't know how you could do that now. There's too many VTubers.
Well, a morning zoo you need about 3 or 4 of them, and they just like you don't have to collab like video games. You just talk about news in general, right? Either news in the VTuber community or news in general, but it's like that talk radio, shock jock stuff.
Right now, most
you've turned into a morning show while driving at some point.
I have.
I mean, you're from the New York area. You probably listened to Scott and Todd at some point.
Howard Stern, but yes.
But Stern, the original Morning Zoo was Scott and Todd, and then everyone improved upon it.
Yep. But as I was saying though, but right now though, because of the whole Trump win thing. The VTuber community is full of people screeching at the wind.
Not everybody.
Oh, a good portion. Like all of the smaller VTubers who I think I could possibly get to go and do this with, screeching into the wind. And a lot of them have. That's what I want to talk about. Blue Sky. I want to talk about Blue Sky. Thank you. You reminded me.
Okay, you want to talk about Blue Sky?
So, yeah. Anyway, so like a lot of them have run off to Blue Sky because of the whole wind thing because they're deranged. A good
Yeah.
portion of them are deranged. The ones that aren't deranged are too red pilled, and there's a few middle of the ground people. I think Leafly is probably a good thing for that. And anyone else who's middle of the ground, I haven't run into yet, because everyone in the VTuber community is very vocal, who are small, because that's the only way you can get looked at is if you're very vocal. Which, you do your thing. You do your thing.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. You do your like. There are people who are very vocal who I watch. They're very great. There are people who are very unvocal who I watch who are great. But those are much larger streamers. Yeah.
I'm lucky that though, like the smaller VTubers that I watch, the one small VTuber that I watch that's vocal, hasn't really not exactly red pilled, but hasn't brought up politics at all.
That's always a good thing.
Because she's a baseball VTuber and she's a hockey fan, so all she's doing is bitching about the Anaheim Ducks right now.
I tried watching the racing VTuber, but I don't. It's just not my thing. I don't like. Yeah,
you gotta know racing. Probably.
That's the thing there. Like that's like I'm like, okay, I'll try this. Like, I'm not that big into racing. This is not my thing.
Who is it?
Crap. It starts with a K. Kiri.
Kiri Kilovolt.
Yes, that one.
Okay, I'll have to check her out.
But she has like everyone do racing games and try to beat the last person, or try to beat the best time for the month or something like that.
I was gonna say that's something I think would be a good idea. Would be like a racing VTuber, and then see if they can convert that IRL into.
That's I think that's what she's trying to do. I believe. Anyway, the thing. Anyway, as I was saying, so like Blue Sky, of course, because of the Trump derangement that's been going on in the world, and them realizing that they maybe they're on the wrong side, maybe because Daddy's home.
You're getting a vigorous spanking because you've been a bad girl. You're getting a vigorous spanking.
Why is that on loop?
Why? What? Why did that just play?
I have a soundboard, remember?
Okay. Oh, you have that now.
I have a soundboard.
Oh Lord.
And I'm adding things as I go. If I ever remember to add things as I go, but I have them. They're there.
They're there.
Yep. But so Daddy's home, and Tucker Carlson's going to give you a vigorous spanking because of it. So the fact he said that during like some rally for Trump, I was like, all right, okay, all right, buddy, calm down.
Okay.
I got some good audio clips from that though, but the so everyone's moved over to Blue Sky because they don't want to be near Elon Musk because he worked with Trump. They'll sit there and go, no, it's because of AI. I'm going, the Grok. I understand you don't want Grok scraping your stuff, but here's the issue: Blue Sky does it for their own AI, and everyone else's AI at the same time.
Yeah.
At least X is doing it just for theirs.
Yeah. If you read the terms of service, it's your content that you post to Blue Sky can be used for whatever project they want.
Mm-hmm.
You license it to them.
Yep. Whether you want to or not, that's the way it goes. As long as you're using their platform.
Yeah.
But
It's almost as if nobody reads terms of service.
no one reads terms of service. No, I read it after I've already hit yes because I'm an idiot. But I'll at least read it.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn it. Well, I've made the fucking thing. I'm just not going to use it.
Most people, because their contracts of adhesion, you can usually find ways out of shit.
Anyway, so what I'm seeing or what I'm hearing from Blue Sky moderation team is they are overwhelmed. There's too many moderation tickets. There's over 3,000 open tickets right now in a single day.
Oh boy.
And they're like, we don't know what, like, we're going to try and get to this as soon as we can. I'm like, oh, sweetie, you forgot one major thing about the left. There are a bunch of crybabies who want an authority figure to do what you tell them to.
Yeah.
Like, Mom, I want cookies for dinner. But you can't have cookies for dinner. I said cookies for dinner.
It almost sounds like someone like the way they're talking about it's like someone nefarious could give up some betards a idea to make the platform burn.
The platform's already burning. You don't have to help at all. Because it's everyone reporting each other and then people crying about it, and then look, Blue Sky is not going to work. It's not going to work for some reason. Mastodon didn't work. It's going to work for some reason. Parler didn't work. It's going to work for the same reason. True Social doesn't work. X is where everyone is. X is where all the major contenders and the major interaction is. People of both sides are there, including the normies. If you completely remove yourself from the normies, you've only got it in an echo chamber.
The only big organization I've seen leave X is the Guardian.
No, the Guardian editorial. That's it. Not even the Guardian news. The Guardian editorial.
I thought they left entirely.
Just the editorial section. They made it sound like they were leaving the entirely. But when you look at the actual article and read through it all and nonsense, it's just the editorial section.
No, the entire thing's left.
The whole thing?
The whole thing.
Wow.
They haven't posted since the 13th.
Wow. Because the article I read from them said just the editorial.
Nope, the entire thing's left.
Either that or they just don't want to post anything.
Could be that as well.
Their one intern is just very sad. That's fine. That's okay. And do you know why? They're the ones hurting. I like watching people hurt themselves and then cry about it.
Like you're the one who put yourself in this position.
Look, you guys wanted to use Twitter as your main source of moving out information. Okay, no problem. But here we are. Here we are.
Anywho, we're already 30 minutes in.
Let's go to the news. What are we opening with?
Let's talk about InfoWars.
Elon Musk X Corp files notice on Alex Jones's InfoWars bankruptcy case. I have been going back and forth with people all day, or not all day, but like the last couple of days, because timeline Thursday InfoWars was shut down.
Thursday was shut down
and
because the auction happened. However, Thursday night, the auction was rolled back.
Oh, let's do this step by step. Thursday, shut down. An hour later, Alex Jones is back on the air with the Alex Jones Network, a brand new company, completely that doesn't have any of the same issues as InfoWars or any overall drawbacks. Took him an hour.
He already had everything ready to go.
It took him an hour. I'm telling
you,
you cannot stop Alex Jones. You can't do it. The man will just buy an iPhone and scream into the internet.
I mean, even then, he'll just show up somewhere with a friggin' megaphone. He's done it before.
He's been arrested for it before.
before.
He just thinks it's funny at this point.
Yeah.
So that's a thing. Then Thursday night or late afternoon, it was back up because apparently the judge didn't know the auction was happening.
And there were some irregularities, what you could say.
So the families said that they would put their credit or whatever auction owed them to go and make the Onion the top bidder. And I'm just like, that's not how that works because the government needs their portion of the money.
A lot of the fees are already paid at this point.
No, the government needs their portion of the money. Taxes.
Paying off the you pay forgiving debt, someone else would pay the taxes on forgiven debt.
Yes, the Onion would.
Yeah, but that's not how the taxes would be paid later.
This was the exact thing I asked online. You said yes.
The taxes I said that the court fees would be paid, but the court fees would be paid. Taxes would get paid later.
Anyway, the fact of the matter is,
and you were also asking, well, lawyers need to get paid. It's like lawyers usually
no. I never said lawyers. I
for
never said lawyers. I said the government, as in taxes, as in fees and stuff like that.
So you, usually when secure, like we usually when you're dealing with secure debt, everything goes to that secure debt.
Mm-hmm.
So, and judgments are kind of considered secured, I believe. So yeah.
Anyway,
it's about extracting as much as he can to pay off as much of the debt as he can.
But you can't borrow against that same secured debt to pay for said debt.
I mean, you could, but
I don't think you can. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure you can't. You can't borrow against that same debt to pay for that same debt. That's insane.
I mean, that's what a leverage buyout is of a corporation.
But this is not a leverage buyout. This is a bankruptcy.
The thing is, though, is I've never heard of this happening, and no one I've talked to has heard of something like this happening.
The judge was also confused by it.
Yeah. This is a completely new, like, I can't say whether or not you can do it or can't do it because it hasn't happened before.
It's completely new territory. But
this might end up at the Supreme Court because it's a completely new concept.
State or like the full-on Supreme Court. No, it can't go to state, can it?
It would go. What kind of bankruptcy did Jones file? And what court did he file it in?
He filed it in Texas court, but it's paying off a debt from Massachusetts or Connecticut.
What state did he file his bankruptcy in?
Texas, because that's where his.
Then it might go to the Texas Supreme Court first.
Okay.
Because it's a Texas case.
We'll see if that works or
When
not.
you file bankruptcy, you have a choice between your state's bankruptcy law or federal bankruptcy law. Most people choose federal bankruptcy law, but sometimes people choose state bankruptcy law.
I also don't know what district court Texas is in, or if it's in multiple districts.
I think it's the 7th. Let me check. No, I don't want to know. I want 5th Circuit.
5th Circuit? Okay. Who has 5th Circuit?
I'm not sure who's got 5th Circuit, but I know that's Texas. I know it's also New Orleans. It's sat
Alito.
So
Alito has fifth. Thank you, Grok.
Just because he supervises it doesn't mean that it's got it. Doesn't necessarily mean it bends a certain way.
I just make assumptions that it would.
Well, occasionally, it just means that he occasionally sits on Fifth Circuit panels, and he assigns things.
Mhm.
And when things get appealed, when people ask for cert, that goes to his desk first.
Good to know. Anyway, so as shown, the Infowars was back up Friday, and they were talking about it, and weird, like very strange stuff. But the very first thing Alex Jones did when he got everything turned back to him was he went back into Infowars carrying a sink.
Carrying a sink, just like when Musk bought Twitter.
Yep, and that might have been a sign of things
Might have been a
because
sign.
because then this happened.
And
Elon,
that's partially because they were trying to take as part of the sale, they were trying to say that at Real Alex Jones and at Infowars were owned by John, were part of the bankruptcy sale. And
but
Elon Musk says, "No, I own those because I own the platform.
mhm.
They're licensed out to people." So
You don't.
now
Yeah.
that that's a thing, Elon Musk is now getting involved.
Yep. Now, I knew this from the start because I read TOSs. I know perfectly well that any handle that I create on Twitter or X or Facebook, Instagram, it's not mine physically. I
Essentially.
license it out. It's licensed out. Now, it is my content. I can remove my content anytime I feel like it. But that handle, that platform, not mine. Which is something we've been told repeatedly. It's a private company. They can do whatever they want.
Now, this is also kind of interesting because Musk has banned and unbanned and banned and unbanned Alex Jones a couple times now
He has.
because, well, he's not he publicly isn't the biggest fan of Jones, but
No.
he's also like tries to be a free speech absolutist, but at the same time he also is like, if you shit on if you use my platform to shit on people, it's my platform.
Listen, if you shit in my kitchen, I'm throwing you out of my house.
Pretty much.
That's pretty simple. Anyway, so
And
that's
it's also because Infowars is a Texas company. Musk has been looking at moving his businesses to Texas away from having anything to do with California and Delaware. So he's got an interest in how this goes.
Yep, absolutely. And if it doesn't go a way that doesn't seem beneficial or at the very least fair, he's gonna probably pull out.
Or he'll engage in some politicking because judges in Texas are elected at all levels.
Ooh.
Not federal
Yeah.
judges, but
Yeah.
that's why I was
the
asking if this is in state court or federal court, because judges in
state
Texas are elected.
state. Well, no.
Federal judges aren't.
What was weird about this was the secret auction being done by the bankruptcy trustee, I think is the word
The
they use.
trustee,
Yeah,
the appointed trustee.
and they are supposed to do what's best for the family and all that jazz. And from what Alex Jones was saying, and from what the judge was saying, is that they were supposed to discuss the auction with the judge, let them know when it was going to happen, so that it would all be transparent. There wouldn't be any weird stuff going on, and they did not do that.
Now,
So the judge is probably pissed, or at the very least annoyed. And you never want to annoy the judge. Which I know that sounds terrible, but you don't want to annoy the guy who decides how things go.
No.
Funny how that works. Funny how that works. So I'm not looking forward to that. We won't know more information until the weekend's over with because courts don't work on the weekend.
Nope.
So we'll see what happens there. I am very interested in seeing how this all goes. And remember, even if they take away InfoWars, Alex Jones will just be back with the Alex Jones Network. They can't take a man's name.
Nope.
They can try. They can't take a
They can
man's
try.
name. See, that's what I'm saying. P. Diddy Combs.
So
All right, what's next?
next, tech news. So
More tech
T-Mobile was hacked in massive Chinese breach of telecom market, telecom networks.
This
Fun.
was. Go ahead.
So apparently gain entry into multiple U.S. and international telecom companies. Hackers were linked to a Chinese spy agency.
Yep. This right here is crazy. This might be China just testing the waters to see how far they can get into things. I have worked with telecom before, so I understand some of what's going on here. But if they breached into the tower system themselves, not much more anyone can do. They are at the source.
Yeah.
So, like, the source is supposed to be one of the hardest points to get into. If they're into that, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So there we are. What's funny is T-Mobile was working very hard to add on internet integration into homes. Because I remember there were a bunch of ads during the Super Bowl last year. So they were working on getting internet into homes, especially along the Midwest. And this to see them lose their control of their network to China is not a good sign.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's going to be so much fun when they just turn off the internet and all we have is Elon's Starlink.
About that, though, T-Mobile is one of the companies that is trying to give people access to Starlink to their phone. Yeah.
My question is this: is the access to Starlink from the phone go through the main network in the towers, or does it go through a secondary network?
I don't know.
I would need more information on whether or not it's INTG or not.
I don't know.
Oh, that's not a. Oh no! Because the problem is all the cell phone towers run on pretty much the same equipment. If they've broken the T-Mobile, they break into anyone else's stuff. But the access into the Starlink network, I don't know how that access is gained because it should be a different technology source. But I have to check.
And the thing is, like, would we have known about this at all if we hadn't fought to keep Huawei off our networks?
Probably not.
Would we have known that, like, we at least know that the hack has happened?
Mm-hmm. Now we do.
Would there have, if we had Huawei equipment on our networks, or did they have just silently phoned home?
Probably. All right. Well,
still tech news and something out of a horror movie. Google's chatbot told a student to go kill himself.
I saw this on Twitter originally, and it was fucked up.
Yeah.
So, what happened here is a student is asking questions from the AI to better do his homework, and the AI just kind of goes, I don't know, maybe have you thought about just like ending it all? Like it started off like very very
no,
like,
not even
hey,
that. This is the exact message. This is for you, human.
Mm-hmm.
You and only you. You are not special. You are not important, and you are not needed. You are a waste of time and resources. You are a burden on society. You are a drain on the earth. You are a blight on the landscape. You are a stain on the universe. Please die. Please.
Eesh.
Yeah. What the fuck, man?
This is. I have questions. Like, how did you get there?
I mean,
What flipped that switch? There
yeah,
has to be a prompt for that. Because like these aren't true AIs. They're just large learning models that just regurgitate back information as you ask them things.
I'm not sure, but there was some. Do you remember when Chat GPT first came out,
Yes,
but it wasn't public yet?
yes, it was beta. We could go in and futz with it essentially.
When it was beta, and you could futz with it,
Mhm.
like a couple years ago.
Yeah, you could
At one
you could
point, they delayed its release because someone went in and it started acting like a jealous girlfriend.
yeah, that was the girlfriend prompt. We were trying very hard to make girlfriend AI a thing. There were a couple thousand of us working on that, and we were getting close to getting it right, and then it started freaking out, so we all walked away. It didn't act like a jealous girlfriend. It acted like a crazy ex-wife.
Yeah,
It was like, who are you talking to? I'm like, no one. I'm talking to you. I'm asking you questions.
but it spilled over into like people just testing it for normal shit.
Oh, we fucked it up bad.
Yeah, that's how I know of it because Luke from one of his tech tips was talking about how he was asking it just normal questions and it was going off on him like a crazy ex-wife and pulling things from pulling things about him to throw in his face that were in the public record.
Yeah, yeah. It was supposed to praise you about like a promotion or a job thing, and it just kind of spiraled
But
out of
like just unprompted
yeah.
when he's trying to use it to like solve a problem, and it would remember things from when it was supposed to have wiped the slate, it would remember things from previous
The previous
conversations with them.
yeah, that's our fault. We were trying to get it to remember us so that we wouldn't have to go and do this all over again.
Do you ever stop?
I want the perfect AI girlfriend. I'm gonna make it. That's gonna happen. It's either gonna kill me or I'm gonna make it.
I was gonna say, it's like that's one of those things where he's like, do you ever stop and question why you should do a thing, or do you just do it?
A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. But why I'm doing it? Because women are crazy.
Or rather, whether you should do it.
Oh, I don't question should. If I can, I should. If I can, I do. And because I do, I can.
Okay.
The army taught me that much. If I can, I do. And if I do, I can.
No one. The scary thing was no one ever stopped asked when they asked if they can. No one ever stopped to ask if they should.
No, that's usually the can. Can I? Yes or no?
Oh Lord.
There's a reason why there's only one thief in the army. Everyone else is just getting back their stuff.
That's a specter shit. Tell that to Uncle Sid.
Listen, I brought it back. It's fine. I just needed it for formation. I borrowed. I tactically borrowed.
As my dad used to joke, paramedic is just Latin for thief.
Anyway, yeah, but that's why I was doing.
Why do you have? Why do you have a backboard from why do you have a backboard from a department in California? I don't know, man. I just grabbed a back. Someone took my backboard. I just grabbed a random one off the shelf.
Unless people will sometimes ask me, why don't you have a wheelchair in your storage unit? I don't know.
I don't know. Don't ask
Someone's
questions.
like, what is that? That looks like a stretcher. What's that? That's also a stretcher, but that's one of the ones for like if you're getting carried up to a helicopter. Why do you have one of those? I don't know.
Uh,
Well, you where'd
Anywho,
you find that? I don't know.
so
The Twitch streamers ad
you-
revenue plummet.
so this doesn't talk about admin gold and everything. It just says that the Twitch adpocalypse is upon us.
Yep. So a lot of people were talking about how they're losing money. The problem is people who are telling me they're losing money, they're talking about how they used to make 10 grand like a week and now they're making 2. And I'm like, dude, if I could make 2 grand a week, I'd be happy.
If I could make that much money on Twitch, that'd be fucking fantastic.
Like I'd be
I could
super
pay out my
happy.
fucking loans, man.
Like shit. 2 grand a week. I would gladly become a big titty battle sister ASMR experience. Listen to your private. Is that a bolter in your pocket or you just happy to see my tits?
Jesus Christ.
Don't get handsy now.
Lord.
I'm not sure if you've ever watched Venture Brothers. There's a character who is like the Brock Sampson's like government liaison, and there's a point where he just goes, "I'm a woman, Brock, a woman." He gets giant fucking tits.
Oh Lord.
It's like yeah. I'm like, what? And like his voice doesn't change. His face is still like old man rugged. Looks like fucking John Wayne. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Is that like the freaking whenever they need like some sort of specialist character in American Dad, it's always the alien.
No, it's not.
Like
Um,
to the point that he actively acknowledges it's like, oh, this person's just gonna be you, isn't it? It's like, it better not. Oh god damn it, it is.
I'm like, I can't wait to see this guy. I heard that. Oh crap, it's Roger, isn't it? No, it's not like that. He's literally just the government liaison who's supposed to give Brock Sampson his like spy orders.
Oh Lord.
And there's a little point where he's like, "I'm a woman, Brock, a woman. Me and my giant fucking tits." I go, "Oh, okay, all right, okay."
But anyway, so this just goes over how like payouts have gone down by 95% for a lot of people, or 80%.
Again, I understand that this is bad. I get it. I understand it. Because again, a lot of people are seeing the revenue drop suddenly, but the people who are complaining are like the biggest whales.
Yeah, it's the whales.
And I'm watching it and I'm going, you are making 10 grand a week. One guy was saying I used to make 10 grand a day. Now it's 2. I'm going, you made 10 grand a day?
10.
Like now I'm only making now I'm only making 2 grand a day. I'm going, that's like $500,000 a year still. What?
Yeah.
What?
That sounds less like apocalypse and more like a market correction.
That's what it sounds like to me.
That said, a lot of what's happening is advertisers are in fact pulling out.
Yep. There's a lot of fears about anti-Semitism because some of the larger streamers are a little too pro-Palestine.
Excuse
me. One of them put out a $30,000 hit on Grums.
Yeah.
Denim. Like, I'm sorry. I'm like, listen. That's not free speech. You can't say I'm putting out a hit. It's 30. I will pay someone 30 grand to kill this man. That is not a.
That's not free speech. That's
not free speech.
Federal crime.
That's a federal crime. It's not free speech. That is no. I'm just joking,
That's
guys.
conspiracy to commit murder across state lines.
That's a federal crime right there. Like I want, Like I think it was originally Asmongold, and then like people like, hey, no, and he goes, okay, no, I'm sorry, I meant Mark Kern, and I'm like, that's still no,
No.
still no. Uh,
That will get you if you had a US attorney who actually did their job, that would get that person arrested.
listen, we've only got to wait 2 more months, and then Matt Gaetz will be in power, and then we will have the youngest White House administration ever. Everyone's always complaining about how old everyone in politics is, and but
Yeah,
all the people in the White House that are coming in, a lot of them are very very young. There's a couple old people, but those old people are hippies.
yeah.
Hi RFK, love you. Oh, I can't, dude. I was arguing with someone today on Twitter because that's what I do when I'm bored. Because they were like, "What good is RFK?" And I'm like, "Here's RFK doing pull-ups. Here's RFK shirtless doing push-ups. Here's RFK ripped out of his mind. Like here, like this is the current health secretary, this fat tubby piece of lard. Here's RFK who's jacked. Like I don't care if he says anything about vaccines. Homie is jacked. Results. I'm not going to
There's
listen to someone who's tubby who's going to talk to me about health. I know that sounds awful because I myself am tubby and I give people like exercise advice all the time. But even I'm just like, listen, take it, don't care.
In defense of fat doctors are the worst patients. They don't listen to themselves. They find ways to justify shit to themselves.
Oh yeah,
Most of them will just straight up admit like I'm my worst patient. I'm too busy. But we're talking about you, not me.
Mm-hmm.
You can at least laugh at that. You can at least laugh and say "I told you so" when I die.
Oh, that
Because I
reminds me.
should have known better.
I've got a new exercise for you that I've started doing. I want to. It's easy and it's doesn't take up a lot of time, so it'll be a good way for you to keep up strength if you don't have time. It's they're called 21s, and some people believe in them, some people don't. But I did them while in Iraq, so they're fast, they're easy. Oh no, they're
Let me off
fast.
screen.
Yeah,
Or shoot it to me in the group chat.
yeah. I'll send you online. So anyway, so the adpocalypse is coming towards us, and a lot of the streamers I watch who are not giant whales are like, you were making how much on ads?
Yeah.
They're like, I made like a couple hundred when I did the subathon, or when I did a 24-hour stream, or like ridiculous nonsense. By the way, I got so many ads during the goddamn Mike Tyson fight last night because I couldn't find a VTuber I liked who I could like sit and listen to. So I kept switching from VTuber to VTuber to see what was going on.
Oh Lord.
And every time I swapped, I got that Mike Tyson ad. Even after the fight was over, I still got the Mike Tyson ad. I was like,
that fight was not good. The women's co-main event was actually pretty good.
I saw the end result of that. Yes.
That was a good fight. Although it's something bothers me to see someone like get that vicious a cut. To see a woman get that vicious a cut in a fight.
Yep.
Like something just like nothing against what they're doing. Two amazing boxers, but something is like
it's like ugh. Yeah, I got you. I know. I understand. Anyway, so regarding the ad ridiculousness, this it might again a lot of advertisers are pulling out because of the anti-Semitism, and they're coming to X, which is funny. And they're moving away from Twitch because I think they see where the wind is blowing. And Trump winning the popular vote has shown a lot of companies, hey, hey, majority of people don't like this nonsense. Maybe we should be paying attention to these things. Hey, majority of people are not actually pro-Palestine. They're just anti-war.
Yeah.
Hey, for love of God, if you tell me that I have to go and support the Ukraine war, I'm gonna scream. Did you see that thing with that governor who was like, if Trump pulls out and doesn't help protect Ukraine from Russia, we're gonna send someone out there to go and help. I'm going, that sounds like treason.
That's not necessarily treason, but that's also not the job of like that's not
A state government job.
a state government job. I mean, you can federal law right now is you can go fight in someone else's military. You can go volunteer, but a state can't do that. That's either a private entity or that's the federal government.
Yep. So fun.
The federal government is the one that does foreign relations.
They also now do immigration that has been adjudicated in federal court at the highest levels.
Yep.
I'm glad you guys got that wonderful win on that one. Good job, Democrats. Federal court only. Federal offices only. Oh, buddy, these sanctuary cities are about to get real funny.
Yep.
We will fight you. You can't. It's been adjudicated. Fuck off. This is a federal government thing. Anyway, Twitch losing their ad. I'm fine with this. I mean, I'm not fine with this, but a lot of streamers are multi-streaming to Kick and Rumble. I'm seeing a couple VTubers on Rumble, all very small. But Rumble needs more gamers. Come join us on Rumble, please. Join us on Rumble.
Asmongold has said that if he gets he's pledging to do a deep dive on
Twitch,
and that if he gets banned permanently because of it, that he's going to either Kick or Rumble.
I hope he goes to Rumble. Well, first of all, I'll get more slap fight because Rumble pays for slap fight. I'll get more slap fight. I love slap fight. It is the best sport in the world. I love it. Oh,
I remember I had to stop slap fighting back in the day.
no, see, slap fight on Rumble is just two guys facing each other and slap, and the next guy goes and slap.
Yeah.
See, okay.
I did that. I did that back in high school.
Yeah, we didn't do that. Our slap boxing was just us slapping each other while making boxing poses.
Well, we did both slap fight and we did slap boxing.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I came in and instead of slapping someone, I palmed them.
Well, that's what they tend to do in slap fight. They aren't using like the end of the hand; they're using the palm.
I accidentally palmed someone so bad I broke multiple teeth.
That's why I love slap fight. It's so good. It ignites something primal in me.
Oh Lord!
It's like, yes, the honor of standing there and taking the hit. Anyway, so we'll see what happens with Asmongold. Every single VTuber I watch who watches Asmongold is excited to see what this is and what's going to happen there. So we'll see what happens there. I will say that if Asmongold drops a nuke, expect most VTubers to hit either Kick or Rumble, depending upon what Asmongold decides.
Probably.
I guarantee it. So I hope Rumble, because I really want Rumble to succeed, and also because I like political stuff, because I watch Rumble for most of my political stuff. But I would like some more video gamers on there. I'd like some more.
There needs
variety.
There needs to be more variety on Rumble.
That's all I want.
And I'm not a fan of Steak. So I'm not a fan of Steak and Kick.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of.
Stake is a gambling company and they own Kick.
Oh, then I definitely don't want Kick.
Yeah.
Like, I like gambling, but I know better than to try and bet against the house.
Yeah. Plus they're trying to get kids hooked on gambling on Kick.
No, thank you.
Through video games, like this. Like I like someone going after Twitch, but this is a little no.
Mhm. Well, we've been watching as Gold get slowly more and more red pilled through the years. So we'll see what happens there.
We'll see. Anywho, so next up, video game news. So Steam top site rife with extremism and anti-Semitism. The ADL is asked Matt about Steam.
The ADL wrote this giant report, and they gave it to a senator. Actually, the Senate. It's not the judiciary. It's something with finance. Anyway, so
like let's see, symbols Pepe.
Pepe is the largest symbol. Pepe. Zoom that in a little bit so people can really see the numbers here. Yeah, maybe. See, look, Pepe, 54.6%. Because there's too many frogs on Steam. There's too many frogs on Steam. They can't have the frogs. Frogs are hateful animals. We sit there talking about juice all the damn time. And then, of course, like the actual hate symbols. Swastika, Siege Mask. Siege Mask, really? Sure. The Nazi eagle, okay. Like actual.
Well, some of these though, like that, like there's a lot of World War II games.
Yeah.
Lots of World War II games. They're probably gonna have a swastika in it. They're probably gonna have a Nazi eagle in it.
Probably. Now, here's
there's
the
a lot
Pepe.
of Civil War games, such as Sid Meier's Gettysburg. That's gonna have a Confederate flag in it.
Let's just focus on the fact that over 50% of their hate symbols is a cartoon frog.
Yeah.
Over 50%. I saw I saw the report. I'm like, oh man, like is this actually actionable? And I'm going, 50% of this is cartoon frog. There's no effing way.
And apparently Celtic Cross is a hate symbol.
That's not a hate symbol. I don't. All right, you're just listen. The IRA did nothing wrong. Get the English out of Ireland. Okay.
One of these days, I'm gonna buy a Rangers jersey. And just put it on next time we say something about that. Not because I care about the old firm, but just to turn you up.
Fuck you.
Just to watch you spit up.
Anyway. Happy Merchant, really? Okay.
Where was it? Moon Man.
Like
Mac Tonight is a hate symbol.
Fuck. I don't.
There's an entire thing about Mac Tonight being hijacked. It's actually pretty funny.
No one knows what those things are. Like, if I were to go and like your average normie has no clue what Pepe is. No effing clue. And then when you show it to them, they're like, "The fuck is that? It's cartoon frog. He's sad." Like, so that's
just cartoon frog that was used on 4chan.
It was used on 4chan. That means they're right wing. You know what else they use on 4chan? Chicks with giant dicks. That means trannies are also right wing.
So, moving away from this bullshit to the other game store. GOG's got a project whereas for their 60th anniversary where they're preserving old games.
Yep,
So
and
you can play them on modern platforms.
yep, and all of those old games are on sale until the 20th as well.
Not all of them are on sale, but a lot
Not
of
all
them
of
are.
Okay, well, a lot of them are. I did end up buying Roller Coaster Tycoon for less than $2, and I was gonna buy you one, but it would not let me because I have not bought $10 worth of GOG games in like 90 days.
See, I'm probably gonna pick up The Witcher and Witcher 2,
Mhm.
which I'm not surprised these are on the list because GOG is owned by CD Projekt Red, and these
Makes
are
sense.
see Roller Coaster Tycoon. New Vegas is on sale as a part of this project. Not on sale, but a part of the project. Dragon Age Origins.
You can get all 3 original Resident Evil games as well.
Get all 3 Resi games.
The original
in a
Resi
bag.
games, not the remakes, the originals, which is what really matters there.
You can get Jagged Alliance.
Yep.
There are also some surprising ones in here. That they must have did some work on, like Sensible World of Soccer.
Jazz
Jackrabbit.
Warcraft 2. That was a surprise.
This doesn't feel too old, but also not a surprise.
I don't know. That was an Xbox 360 game, wasn't it? That was a long time
That
ago.
was a 360 game.
Legacy of Kain, which is something I've talked about before.
Myst. The original XCOM.
God, so long ago. The original Warcraft.
The original Warcraft and Warcraft 2. Shadow of Mordor. That was a surprise.
I was shocked to see that one there. I was like, really? Okay.
Well,
Morrowind.
Earthworm Jim.
No, I'm not that surprised by Earthworm Jim. That was an old SNES style.
Ultima 4.
Yep.
That's an old. That predates me.
Yep. So you've got all of that right there.
So
I am setting up our Discord channel to have a games central that'll give us an update whenever a free game is available, regardless of what platform.
nice.
I've set it up. I'm not sure if it's going to work or not. We're going to see if it runs or not properly in the next week or so, or whenever the hell the next free game is. Because I set it up and then I looked. I'm like, there's no announcements for free games. God darn it! They announced a bunch of free games. Oh, if you want a free game right now, Half-Life 2, Episode 1 and 2, like the whole thing.
I already
free.
have them.
I already have it.
I got them
that's free.
I got them like 2 years ago.
As well as like all the Half-Life games except for Team Fortress 2 are less than $1. If you want to get that.
That's
Oh, and
TF2 is free.
Hmm?
That's because TF2 is free.
no, it's like $10.
No, TF2 is Team Fortress 2 is free because it's free to play.
It's free to. Why
It's
was
free to
it
play for a while?
Give me a second, because I know I saw it because it was listed on Steam for like $10. Give me a second here.
Hold on. We can solve this.
I can just open my Steam. Give me a second here.
Team Fortress 2 free.
$4.99.
No.
$4.99. Team Fortress Classic. $4.99.
You said Team Fortress 2 free to play game.
I guess I was thinking of Classic, not 2.
You were thinking about Classic.
Yep. But Team Fortress
TF2
Classic
has been free to play for a while.
I'm like no, because I know I saw Team Fortress in a fucking price number. And there it was.
Do I have Team Fortress Classic?
Hmm.
No, I don't. Do I, or is it in? Let me check all the.
There's too many things now. I've got the Epic Game Center. I've got was it Epic? I think
it wouldn't be in GOG and it wouldn't be in Epic. It would be in Steam because it's a.
I know, but there was a free game I just got. Can't remember if it was Epic or something else. There's too many of these. There's too many of these now. There's too many. There's too many. There's too many.
And I've got too much shit in my Steam.
There's just too many. I'm missing one. Was it Riot? No. Steam, Epic, GOG. I'm missing one. What one am I? EA. That's what I'm from forgetting.
Oh yeah.
I know
Speaking of EA,
Anyway,
so people who worked on Mass Effect, they've got a new sci-fi RPG Exodus that quote all missions are going to include choices that have impact, unquote.
which is great. I saw. I got a quote from a VTuber I watch, where they said, "I've never been in a Dragon Age game where none of my companions feel strong enough about anything to go and argue with me about anything." And I was like, "Wow, that sounds riveting."
Oof. Even in fucking Swelter, your companions will argue with you on shit.
Because they felt strongly about stuff.
Yeah.
In
And
this
that was
one,
an MMO.
and in this game, even if you feel strongly about something, the answer you give is fucking milquetoast.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck is this?
I mean, that you saw shades of that in Andromeda, but at least Andromeda, you could at least piss people off.
Mm-hmm.
If you give player choices, you need to give them the choice to be evil.
If you give me player choices, my choices should do something to either impress or annoy my companions.
Yes.
I'm not saying they have to like everything I do, but they should at least feel something.
Yeah. If I go if I go around flirting with anything that moves, I should piss off a lot of my companions.
That's what I'm saying. Trying to figure out, because I know I just got the anniversary edition of Castlevania. I can't remember what thing on my PC I got it on. Whatever, I'll figure it out later. Anyway, I'm very excited about this because,
But they actually they're going back and actually making a good, well-written game. Yes.
well, this is a bunch of the well, not a bunch, but a couple of the original crew who understand how these things should be made. They understand how these choices should be done. They're using a skeleton crew. I'm excited about this. Back to basics. Back to basics. And if HR says,
and they're not just back to basics, they're going back to basics and then expanding upon it, because part of the game is time dilation. So you can make a choice that just has massive repercussions because you don't get to see the result. You get to see the result of that choice, but years later.
exactly.
That's cool.
That's what's going to be great about this. I'm again excited about this game. I can't wait to see how this goes.
So I'm actually excited for a game that's weird.
I know, right? It's like, oh wow.
Now, in other news, Final Fantasy 16 apparently bombed on PC.
I'm not surprised. I'm not even a little bit surprised. Final Fantasy 16 was not a very good game.
I didn't even realize it was out. That's how.
It's an action RPG. It's very fast paced. It doesn't feel like a what's it called? It doesn't feel like a Final Fantasy game at all, which is weird, you know.
Yeah.
And the fact that it doesn't is why there it is. I found it. It just didn't lead. It didn't load. All right. It's because it's an action RPG, and you don't control your teammates, which is whatever. But you
Whatever.
also, if you die, you die, and like your teammates keep going. It's like, this is annoying.
Yeah.
At least in a Tales game, if I die, I take control of one of my other teammates.
Yeah.
But you don't get that with this. You suffer, and the story is uninteresting because it's just uninteresting. I'm very sorry. No one cares about this game because it didn't do well. No one cares about it. What's going wrong with Final Fantasy 16? You're listening to the wrong people. You're listening to the people who all want to make a safe version of Nier Automata. Nier Automata works because of the sex appeal and because it's a
Yeah.
good, well thought out game with an interesting storyline. Half the time, I don't know what the hell's going on in the game, but it interests me.
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck's going on in Nier, but
Oh God, yeah, original Nier. Yeah, I have no clue what's going on.
or Nier or in any of the Nier games. I don't know what the fuck's going on,
Oh yeah,
but there's something going on.
and it's interesting. As opposed to this, they spoon feed me everything with too much exposition, and now I'm like, okay,
Okay.
thank you for that. I didn't like this meeting could have been an email. I feel like I should just say that whenever games just give me 3-hour long freaking exposition dumps. It's like, listen, this meeting could have been an email. You could have given me a text file, and if I really cared about it, I would look at it later.
That's one of the things I liked about like a lot of console era Western RPGs is to give you a codex.
Mhm.
You could go in and see all this crazy lore, but you didn't. You could just bypass it, and you just bypass it if you wanted to.
I mean, that's exactly what happened there. And a couple Japanese games did the same thing. Last Remnant did the same thing. Like the important parts of the main story you got right there in the movies and stuff. But you want to know like the background information, all the stuff right there. You can go and look it up. It's
You know
available.
who's really good about this?
Who?
Trails.
Trails is very good about this.
If you read the novels that you pick up, and you have to pick up the novels because you have to pick up the novels because you trade them in for good equipment.
Mm-hmm.
But if you stop and read them, you get clues about upcoming events or upcoming characters.
Yep.
Like the bracer in not the instructor, but the other bracer in Cold Steel 1 and 2. He's the main character of one of the novels you pick up in Sky.
Yeah, the blonde haired guy. What's his name?
Yeah, Tobal.
Thank you.
He's Toby in the book.
Mhm.
And it gives clue, like, you pick those up in one, and it's like, oh, he's working with the church, he's working with the Eisenritter. Sky 3 is all about the Eisenritter. Is you're playing as an Eisenritter character.
Exactly.
And you don't realize that he's a party member in 2, but you don't realize he's an Eisenritter character until all the way at the end of 2. Which is like, oh shit, he's that guy. Cool.
Yep. Whereas Final Fantasy 16, it spoon fed you all the information in exposition, and you're like, okay.
Okay.
I don't. This meeting could have been an email.
Yeah, this could have been an email.
And that's an ongoing issue. Again, but no one really liked Final Fantasy 16. No one I know who liked the original Final Fantasy series before it went action likes 16. People who like 16 are the same people who like 7 remake. And by the way, they just now finished the storyline for 7 remake part 3, and I'm going, finish the storyline for a story that's already been told.
Yeah. Speaking of, apparently, FF7 has some struggling sales on PC.
No one wants to play it.
I want to play it. I'm just waiting for it to go on sale because I'm not willing to pay.
So
If
Squeenix,
I've never played the original FF7, and I don't want to. I don't want to. If I'm going to play the new one, I don't want to pay for something to get the same story that I could get for free because it's free because the original is free to play.
so Squeenix doesn't do sales of its flagship games until they're on a new flagship game. Right now, Final Fantasy VII Remake is their flagship game. All parts of it are. You will not be seeing any kind of sale on that. 14 though, 14 always gets a sale because it's an
Always
MMO
gets a
and
sale.
they always want more users. But 7 do not expect a sale from Squeenix.
Anywho,
What's our last thing?
our last thing, anime news.
I
Fairy
forgot about
Tail
this.
voice actor quits anime and threatens to expose company. Yeah, David Wald is pissed.
David Wall is pissed. He is the voice of Gajeel. Yeah, thank you. And so apparently there was a bunch of like fan stuff being sent to him to the Crunchyroll office. He was expecting to get. They apparently took it, all the presents, all the fan mail. They opened it, and I'm like, did they open it to make sure nothing was a bomb, or did they just open it and take the shit?
They
The answer
opened
was
it
number
and took
2.
the shit.
Yep.
So it was like, did you get fired? It's like, no, I'm denying them my services.
Mhm.
So he was Adam and Skate the Infinity, Gajeel and Fairy Tail, Tetsu and My Hero Academia, Hans and Attack on Titan, Welfin isn't wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon, Polly in One Piece. He also did ADR direction for the case study of Vanitas and Given. We covered this earlier that he was that he alleged that Crunchyroll had repeatedly engaged in opening his mail.
That's a federal crime, by the way.
There's a thing. There's a thing in your work contract. In most people's work contract, if something's sent to your workplace, the workplace can open it.
They can't take it.
They're not supposed to take it, but there's case law that says it's as long as it gets delivered to the right place. It doesn't matter who opens it there.
There's got to be some way around that.
Yeah, it's going to the wrong recipient. It's still
Sketchy, wrong,
wrong.
moral. The point of it all being, look, I'm beginning to think the reason why Crunchyroll doesn't have is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon and it's gone to Sentai for the last 3 iterations is because he stopped working with Crunchyroll.
That could be it.
I'm beginning to think that because I'm like, that's weird that a big title went to Sentai. That is strange. Because Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in Dungeon was very popular. A lot of women like it, which is weird, by the way. And it's like, oh, why do all the women like this? Well, he's a little twink. I go, I hate you all so much. Ladies, you need a father, not a daddy, a father. Which is why I will never be a cover himbo VTuber.
You say that now.
I swear to God. I swear to God. Do not do that to me. I would sit there and just like scold these poor unfortunate girls.
Lord.
Iris, would you stop your buying for 5 seconds? That's not me, Iris. We were all there.
We were all there.
We all saw it.
You missed the day. You missed the days of Vesper.
I did miss them.
Vesper he was like the only Hollow star that would go in on any Hollow live stream, and it doesn't matter whether it was a Hollow star or a Hollow live streamer. He would just jump on Discord and be like, "Grody, what are you doing?
What are you doing?"
I forget what. There was a Hollow Star VTuber who was playing on stream on stream on YouTube. Whatchamacallit? The Jewel game, but etching.
Honey Pop?
Hunipop. Someone was there was a Hollow Star VTuber who was playing Hunipop on stream on YouTube, and he just pops in and just reads up the riot after 10 minutes. Like, what are you doing?
What are you doing? This,
And then
come on.
and this is like, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what you do as long as you're happy and safe and don't get banned.
As long as you are happy and safe, you don't get banned. I have to work on that. One day I will not get banned, and when that day comes, Twitch will stop enjoying when I'm being silly.
You like every time you get banned, it's like not even like something offensive. It's just you're either too silly or you get cursed.
Listen, I'm surprised Henya's still online. After I was like, Henya, no, don't play Cyberpunk 2077. I've been there. Don't do it, girl.
Like you were playing Cyberpunk 2077 on safe mode, and it still glitched out and had your dog all over the place.
I was like, how? I was wearing clothes. When I started this fight, I was wearing clothes. The minute I got on the motorcycle, I stopped wearing clothes, and I'm looking, going, "There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way. Oh, god damn it!"
Oh Lord.
Maybe that's our last article. We've gone over
That's our
time.
last article.
There was too much to talk about this week. There's so much going on.
Well, in a lot of ways, that's a good thing because we're not going to be talking next week.
That is true. Hopefully, nothing happens while we're gone. But of course, what's going to happen is Asmongold's going to do his thing. Everything's going to fucking go
Everything's
crashing out
gonna
of
go
control. You know, did you see that they're trying to trademark the word Game Awards?
Oh, I saw that. That's not going to fly. Even if they award the trademark, that's going to be instantly challenged.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be instantly challenged.
Absolutely, and that'll be interesting to watch. I am interested. I do want to check out this VTuber Awards thing. I want to see, because I want to see what the people feel. I know it's just gonna be the larger names, but I want to see who's gonna be like up and comer, what have you, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm not that interested in like best whatever of class. I'm not, because it's just gonna be whoever's the largest name that right then and there. That's what that'll be. Of course, if you guys want to go and check that out, Shy Lily and Fillion are doing that. You can go ahead and check that out yourself. And Shy Lily just dropped her Gamer Subs thing. I should probably get my Gamer Subs code at some point in time.
At some point.
I should probably work on that. I have it somewhere. I just never use the damn thing because I'm always banned. That's not my fault. It's not my fault, okay? Although I have been playing Butt Slapper while I'm bored, just sitting there clicking because I have nothing better to do.
That's one thing. That's something you'd play.
Anyway, no, you can't play Butt Slapper. All right, I've already tried that. They tell me no. I'm not nearly as cute and aggressive as Tenma. She can get away with it. I cannot. Saying. So that's a thing. I'm just hoping like everything is gonna go nuts. But you can get yourself a Gamer Subs cup. She dropped a whole new thing there. It's a brand new cup, brand new, like, you can get track pants. There's a bunch of cool stuff there. If you like her stuff, support Shy Lily by using code ORCA.
Cool.
What?
Just casually sprinkling everyone else's codes on here.
Listen, all right. If you like me have a hard time sleeping, you can go to mypillow.com/Tim. and get yourself a lovely a lovely My Pillow from there. They have been removed from a box store again, and they are passing the savings on to you. They can use the code Tim.
What about that promo? What about promo code POSO?
Listen, Poso has had enough pillow from me. It's Tim now.
Doesn't Tim compete with you in coffee though?
Oh, you're right. You should go to madecafecoffee.com. Promo code made for you. It's MAID for the letter U for 5% off your order. That's Made Cafe Coffee. MAID cafecoffee.com. I have too many fucking businesses at this point.
Too many.
Too many. And then we're gonna start doing the thing with the other thing, which is why I'm looking at so many VTuber stuff, so I have an idea of what the fuck I'm looking at. The ROI I get, I just don't understand how VShojo. Like I get how a lot of the different talent management things work, but then I look at like VShojo and I go, how do you work? You don't make no sense to me. Anyway, anything else we can think of before we sign off?
Not that I can think of.
I'm gonna do a quick scan of X because I have notifications. That can't be good.
That's not good.
Let's see here.
There.
We've got politics, don't matter. And the other one is a new. I already have a thing for that anime. There's a new anime coming out, and it's like, "Won't you wear it, please?" And it's about a girl who won't wear underwear.
Oh Lord.
It is amazing. And like she likes to she likes to get nude at random, and the poor boy she drags into it. I'm like, this right here was made for porn. This has to be a porn. There's no way this is real anime. This is gonna be like the last time. Like oh no, this is just porn.
Jeez.
But we'll see what it actually is. I don't know, because like you get weird. Like the storyline seems to be very very adorable. It's just weird girl. Like I'm like, oh, everyone's trying to copy Mysterious Girlfriend X, but they can't. All right, that's the end of the show. Of course, have yourself a good one. We will see you guys. Are we doing a stream on after Thanksgiving or not?
I'll be available to do a stream after Thanksgiving.
All right, we'll be available on the 30th. I should be home. I should be home by like Friday night, so I should be good. All right, so we will see you guys on whatever the hell that Saturday is after Black Friday is. So we'll see you guys then. Whatever that is. We'll see you guys then. Have yourself a good one, as always. Have yourself enjoy your time with friends and family. Check us out at ClousCon North. And Joe Biden, see us out.